Hi guys, welcome to Programming with Zen. If you wanna add crazy CSS scroll animation into your web page like static web page, then this video will be helpful for you because this video is beginner friendly and I will tell you that how you can add crazy CSS animation like this into your static web page or web design. So how you can add this. These are the basic simple CSS, not any complex designing or any complex code that you can't understand, because in this video I will tell you about the simple CSS, that how you can add this kind of static page, and this CSS will change this static design into dynamic CSS animation like this. So without wasting any time, let's get started. First of all, you need a VS Code, and in VS Code you need the extension of live server. And after installing the live server, I have already made the HTML structure for my website. You can add these you can make your structure already. And first of all, I will tell you that how you can add the rotate or spin animation into your web page. Like my page is like this right now, it is a static design. If I scroll like this, it will not move. So how you can rotate this image. So start with the rotate animation. First of all, you need to made a class of rotate. You can take any name that you want and add this rotate into the image. Like here is my image of moon and I add the class of rotate, and you can target this rotate class, and then you can add the animation name what you want to write in it. And let's suppose I add the animation auto rotate, and after this I am going to create my animation using keyframes, and in keyframes I add the name of my next animation. And here is two things are the important. First of all, from where you want to start, and then is to where you want to end. I add these two things, and from I want to rotate my animation or my image. So here is transform and rotate property of transform, and I rotate from 0 degree to, I already copy this from this and paste it like this, and from here I add 360 degree. And if I go to the page, right now it is not working, like it is static and not spinning anymore unless I add a function here which name is animation timeline. And in this I can add the view function. Now if I go to the page, and here is the magic. Now it is rotating automatically when the page scroll. The thing I use from to, it is starting from is starting from there, like 0% is here and 100% is here. When it go from 0 to 100, like it scroll from 0 to 100, it rotates like this. And if you want to add two more things, you can add in the view section from where you want to start and where you want to end. Like if I want to add the 40%, and here is from 0 and here is the 40%, so I want to complete it as 40%. So here it's going to end, and where I want to start, I want to start from 25%. Let's suppose when I add to 25, when my page is going from 25%, then it start moving. Like here is this static, when it goes to 25%, it starts spinning. Here is the first animation, and now we are going to add the second animation, which is the auto show text. Like it is right now in this static form. When we add the animation, it will go to the moving side. For moving, there is no rocket science anymore. You can simply copy this code, auto show, and the same function that I write above, I use it here. Here is my function, and now I'm going to make my animation using keyframe, my animation name, which is the auto show. And now I'm going to create this for these two, from and then to, from where I want to start and where I want to end. First of all, I want to hide the thing which is used by opacity. I set the opacity from 0, and when it reach the end, its opacity will go to 1. Let me format this. Like you can see now it's going from 0 to 1, but it is not showing properly, so we can add to further more things. We can use the transform translates property. Like here I add the transform translate y. Translate y is using for the top to bottom and bottom to top for the y axis, and I add from 200 pixel to 0 pixel. And from scale 0.3 to 1, it's mean it's zooming from 0.3 to 1. Like now you can see the difference. Here is 0 and it's going to 1 and zooming itself. Here is the second animation. I hope you like this video. If you like the video, kindly like this video. Now we are going to our last and third animation, which is the blur animation. Like it is now static. Now we are going to our third animation. Our third animation is the animation of the auto blur. I simply use auto blur animation and add the auto blur. Now I can make this using keyframes, same as it is like I use as of auto blur. And here I use the magic. It's going from 0%, like I use from 0% instead of from, and here I use the filter property and blur property in it. I want to blur from 30 pixel, and if I goes to 100% from there, it will go to 0. Filter blur 0 pixel. Now if you can see this code, here is it's how it's looking. Here is it is blur, and when it move from certain height, it going from the this. But if you want to add the focus on specific part in this, you can add in this area. Like it's like I'm using in the from 40 to 60%, it show like its blur is going to 0%, like I'm using this, and from the bottom side it's same like the 30 pixel. Now you can see it's focusing on the only center part, which is going from 40 to 20%, and the remaining items are going to be as simple as it is. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, kindly like my video and share this video to your friends who are new to CSS and want to learn the CSS. Thank you.